Hi everyone. I wanted to make this quick video to show ya the best and only way to be a success in modern society. So, when you think of success, of course you're gonna think of wealth. You're gonna think of, cars, materialism, and I believe for the longest time my idea of success, especially growing up, because I didn't have everything I want growing up, and I envied, other kids that had the toys that I wanted or just the things that I wanted, but I didn't have them. And I remember just, like, literally saying, "Dear God, why are you putting me through this? Well, like, why?" Like, yeah, I'm a kid, right? But I'm saying this. I'm like, why do I want so much what other people have, but I don't have? And just for the longest time as a kid, like as far back as I remember, I always felt that way. Like I was into, a lot of things like Star Wars, Transformers. I remember wanting like all these figures, but we could never have them, and we couldn't afford them. And that literally was like the jump start, like the jump start to what it means to be who I am. Meaning, I'm an ambitious guy, and ambition, say what you will about it, it's a blessing and a curse. Because the blessing, obviously, you're gonna get everything. You're gonna have the spark in you that's not gonna stop, because you're gonna get whatever it is you're looking for. Be it materialistic, it's mainly materialistic wise. You're gonna get everything you're looking for, everything you didn't have. You're gonna get that because you're gonna work. You're gonna work so hard for it. You're gonna do everything you can for that. All right. So you're gonna get it, and you're probably gonna be like the most materialistic, successful person that you know. You're gonna be like the materialistic person that is the most successful. Now, materialism is not success. Now that I can truly say that I have everything I could have ever wanted, as a kid or even till now, like as a 22-year-old. I feel like I'm very well off, and I'm not here to brag. That's not the purpose of this video. And I'm gonna just tell you, yeah, those are the gimmicks. Those are nice, they're contentment, but they're temporary. You gotta always remember that this society is created like as a way to keep you in bars. What do I mean by that? Meaning, when I was a kid asking God why, I was being set up to a path to show me why, right? To show me, okay, this is what you want. I'm gonna give you the ambition. I'm gonna give you the spark. So when you get to the destination, you're gonna realize that was not it. That's a byproduct of who you are. Yeah, and it's great depending on what perspective you're looking at. But that's, even though you have it, that's not the meaning of life. The meaning of life to success. What success is. Success is really what's going on in your mind, like the way you see the world. You see, you can be very successful, materialistically successful, but you're miserable. But you're just absolutely miserable. You can have everything, but everything's hollow inside. It's just all hollow. Why do these people who sell their souls, like these rappers, boom, you sign a contract, you're a millionaire. You lost purpose, you lost drive, you lost meaning. You're never gonna know what it's like to be striving. The striving that's never gonna go away. You're never gonna be satisfied, and that's a curse, but a blessing. You're never gonna have that. You're never gonna have what it means to wake up every day and to find meaning. You see, I started to lose my meaning when my materialism became bars, meaning I said in a previous video a while back, you get so many things. Like, I got a PS5, boom, I got this, boom, got a nice monitor, boom, got this. Like, you're building your bars in a cage to keep you concealed. And as humans, I consider myself to be a homebody, an introvert, and I just like to stay home. I don't really like going out much. And that is, in a way, dangerous. Because you miss out on experience as a human. Now, I'm not saying go out there and be a damn fool. However, I am saying go out there and experience life. Because life is passing you by, man. Like every breath you take, you're getting closer to your final one. As Lewis House said. I was watching a lot of the videos. Um, like right now, it's already late, but I was still just playing my game, just playing my PS5, playing some Assassin's Creed. And I'm like, I took a hiatus off it for a while just so I could focus on work and going back to school. And I just want to build a different mindset because honestly, I've never been more alone or in private in my life. I've never been more in silence in my life, if that makes sense. Um, in these past couple days or weeks, I've been in silence, like just the smallest of circles. And honestly, that, like I said in another video, that's a blank canvas. And where do you want to sculpt this canvas? You want to keep repeating the bad habits? You want to be a slave to the materialism? You know what I mean? Like you're given these materials so you can be a slave to it instead of using it as a tool. I got a new phone. I like this phone a lot. It's great. The Google Pixel 6 Pro. However, it's material. And I appreciate the tool. Like it needs to be a tool in my life that I actually exercise. Because if not, it's not gonna be for me. However, I'm off topic. Um Lewis House watching, I feel so inspired. That's why I'm saying it. He said the way to create wealth is you gotta come in with a healthy attitude of providing service. Now, if you're not providing service to anyone, then you're wasting time, in my opinion, from my point of view, because life's very short. So, if you're not providing some form of service to anyone, you're still like you have no use. You know what I mean? Like you're this diamond, but the diamond's just there. The diamond's not shining. The diamond's not doing what's supposed to do. It's literally just not even being recognized. So, let me just say this. You want to be happy? Make someone happy. You want to get rich? Show someone how to get rich. Learn it and teach people. Boom. Learn it and teach people. Learn a skill. Learn a skill and teach someone this skill. Read a good book. Find your perspective on it and show someone. That's purpose. That's purpose. Find a skill so great that you can generate income off of it. No matter how little or good it may be. You might be the only person in your friends and family that knows how to play a guitar very decently, but no one knows how to play a guitar. You can show someone. You can teach someone. Be like, hey man, what's your offer rate? Tell them, hey, $50. Like, start off somewhere. Like, you gotta start off $50. Don't give away your talent for free. Or you know what I mean? Your time is money. Time is money. But hey man, $50. Come over, bro. I'll teach you everything I know. Start there. I'll teach you everything I know. I'll give you some lessons, man. Boom. You started small or start however if that's small to you. If it's not, then start something, especially that you're passionate about. You see, when you're providing service, you always got to be open-minded and happy about it. Like, hey man, I'm giving you the best of my abilities. So even when it comes to having a job, like I'm very blessed and grateful for my job because I feel like I genuinely, like, it gets hard sometimes. It gets hard a lot actually. However, it's almost like once you cut off the worrying about the things that don't need to be worried about, you realize your service and how great you are, like how much you have to offer and what you're there for actually. And then you become inspired. Like, I'm gonna tell you littlest things. Like, I was working in a department and I made a whole display by myself, and I had some help of course, but like I learned the tools. I learned how to do it properly, and I did it. And we're looking at it, And I just, this morning I walked down, looked, and I smiled. And I was like, yeah, I did that. And I felt so good because it looked really, really good. Like it looked shiny, it looked brand new. Like no one touched it yet, but it just looked nice. I just literally stood there and admired it. So anyone else could just walk past it and like, hey, look what they're having for sale. Grab it, boom. But you don't realize like the little things that go behind that. Like who did that? How many people to take? I'm like, no, I did that by myself, and I felt genuine happiness. I felt accomplished, and therefore that mentality, that enthusiasm, is gonna further me. It's only gonna further my growth. Why is that? Because I'm coming in with a sense of mind of service, and I presented to that, and I felt genuine happiness, and I'll continue doing it. That is a rich mindset. Show someone what it means to be happy, and you'll know what happiness is. So if you're watching this, you're at a point in your life where you don't know how to elevate, you don't know where it's next step. This is your next step. Show up and show out. If not, you're gonna see these people who are older and they're bitter, and they're always gonna wonder why they're old and bitter, and they still think the same way they did when they're 20. I'm gonna tell you, I was 20 and I think differently. I'm 22. I think totally differently. Totally differently. The kid is still there, the inner child, but the inner child has evolved. The inner child put on some glasses, and he's now logical, but he's not dead. He's there. My inner child. I felt like I was living for selfish pleasures for a long time. Until I started cutting out bad habits, like you stop watching porn, you stop playing video games so much. I'm not gonna lie, I still do it now and again, but I'm not like, it's not like my world like it used to be. It's just a little hit of dopamine every now and again. Hey man, I'm just gotta find a balance. But yeah, it's been 12 minutes. Um, I hope this helps someone. I wanna see what's like the platform I could find that can just at least spread a message, just boom, daily, instant little messages, because that's what I want to do. Whether it blows up or whether it doesn't, it's totally, as long as I inspire one person, help one person, I did my deed. Like there's these biggest blocks whenever I think about doing a video. There's such a big block of do the video and then don't do the video. Like it's such a war with myself. Such a huge war. With the fact that I did it, I feel great. I feel really good. Another thing is, even if you hate where you're at, you hate your job, you hate just where you're looking at life, you're going down, just realize it's temporary. You're just being shown something that's not for you, whether it be a position, anything. You're gonna find what it is you're looking for. I promise you. Because you won't settle for that. You're being shown by God, by the universe, that that's not for you. You're working with someone or under people who are miserable, they're gonna bring you down with them. They're gonna make sure they make you miserable, and it's not their fault. They're subconsciously wired that way. They don't know that they're gonna do it, but they're just gonna hate on you. And hey, they're gonna hate on you. They hate on you, but they're it's gonna show you what's not for you. You show up and show out. You don't let it succumb your precious mind. You know what I mean? You show up like, I'm not here to impress your ass. I'm I'm here to show up and show out with courtesy and gratitude, because there's majority of the time your attitude is gonna affect everything. The way you respond to any situation, you're gonna change everything about the situation. Everything. You will change how people respond to you. You're gonna change the way you work. Just focus. My problem is I have a hard time focusing. I'm always in la la land. I don't know if I have ADHD, but shit, I've had this since I was a kid. However, in my mind, I'm always doing the best. I overanalyze all the time. I overanalyze a lot, but that's not gonna stop me. You know what I mean? It's just getting me started. So I mean, you can't overthink the problem and fix it. It's still gonna be there. So my best advice I give on that for overthinking is just, you are bigger than your mind. Your mind is a huge place, but if it doesn't fully grasp how powerful you are, just how great you are, because you can see someone outside of yourself and you can acknowledge how great they are, but you can spend your whole life not seeing how great you are. Once you see how far you've come from who you used to be, or just from who you were even yesterday, just look at yourself from an outside perspective. Like, this person is amazing. Put yourself in those people you admire, you used to look at. Look at yourself from their perspective. And I'm not saying in a narcissistic way, but sometimes you gotta put yourself on a pedestal, because no one else is really gonna do it. They'll hate on you before they do that shit to you, unless they're genuine people, and that's just speaking facts. They'll never tell you how great you are because they think you know how great you are already. That's the truth. No one's gonna ever tell you how good you are because they think you think you're the shit. And in your mind, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna know I'm the shit. However, you're not gonna see it. You gotta actually show up. And then you see it. You see it through the way you feel, the way you're vibrating, the way you're like a glimmer, and hopefully you can inspire others. No, you will inspire others. You see, one of the greatest quotes I've ever heard that's always stuck to me was, especially when I was at my lowest, I said this in the past, well, not in the video, but always stay strong, because you never know who you're inspiring. And that struck me hard, because in my life I realized how much of an impact, just me being me, how much of an impact I leave on others. I could tell you, I know I leave an impact on others. I know I do. Because I have sympathy for others, and I can feel what they're feeling. So I know I have an impact. So always stay strong, no matter what it is you're going through. Because you're always, someone's looking up on you. Someone's looking up to you. They won't admit it. They will not admit it. Some of them will. They'll be like, man, you're such a cool guy. And I've always admired you. So I've had that. And that made me feel so great. That's hit me. But always stay strong. Because you're inspiring someone. And you never know who you're inspiring. I'm going to leave it with that. This is a 17-minute video. I didn't expect it to be this long. But I want to help someone. I want to help at least one person. And if not more, the more the merrier. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah. So I hope everyone's had a great day. Christmas passed, about to be New Year's. Damn, it's about to be New Year's. Can you believe that? That is nuts. Shit, well, get ready for some aliens. I don't know what comes next. Probably aliens. Shit, I hope they're cool. Open-minded. Talk to them. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I bring my cat too. But yeah. Let that sink in. 2022. Let's create wealth, man. Let's create abundance. We're still going. I like, every time I start a video, or every time I start something like a project, it's like I don't complete it because I always have this brand new mentality. I don't know if that's bad or if that's good, but I always have this brand new mentality. Even when it comes to work, I think it's good, because I come as an empty cup. I come as an empty cup. I don't come as a full cup. You come as a full cup every day, you're not going to have change. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to be scared of opportunity. You're going to be scared of building income. You're going to be scared of success. You're going to be scared of the unknown, because you come as a full cup. See, every little aspect in life, you're going to have to tell yourself, how can I change it up a little bit? What can I do different today that the past me didn't do to make it better? And that's a risk. You're risking something, and that's good, because you're opening yourself up to failure, and you're opening yourself up to success. The risk takers are the one that make it. The underdogs. Like, hey, if I lose, then I lose. But if I win, then I win. I win big. Go big or go home. Right? Go big or go home. 2022. Go big or go home. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Peace out.